The one thing that makes this one a little bit different than the other ones is this album features some friends doing the lead vocals. So that's a bit of a departure. And I'll tell you where I got the idea for this was from one of my favorite guitar players. Her name is Nina Gerber. And Nina put an album out a few years back, and I think it was just called Good Music with Friends or something. And some of her friends are like Jackson Brown and Eliza Gilkison, and she plays with a lot of pretty well known singer songwriters. But I thought about it, and here she is. It's her album, and she's got these people singing, and that's one of my favorite things to do is to play the guitar or the mandolin behind a real good singer. So that's one of the big differences with this one. I want to talk about the amateur side of things. I have a ukulele group that I started at the church, and it's called the U-Ukes. And they're actually on this record. There's this brief little coda at the end of The Glory of Love. That's the song that Sheila Fleming sang on, by the way. So it's just this little 20-second coda at the very end. And I wanted them on there because they brought a lot of joy to my life because when I get together with these folks, they're just amateurs, but it's just about this fellowship. It's just about this thing about playing music with other people, and they've really restored a lot of that kind of simple joy that might be a little harder to retain when you start doing it professionally because you get so trapped up in all the crap, that goes along with being a professional musician. And so I really, really enjoy that. And so if I'm talking about community, the thing that I think of the most is really that group. An album is to performing live like doing a movie is to performing on stage. You don't get a chance at a second take. If you are performing live, you have no retakes. Whatever happens in that particular moment. There's probably more of a palpable energy that's present when you perform live, but when you record, you can craft it the way that you want to craft it. You can basically remove all the warts that you can possibly find and try to remove them to the best of your ability. So I think one is a little more about the craft of making the product, and the other one is a lot more about just the kind of the spirit of the moment. And there's much more. It's much more dangerous when you're performing live, but it can be conversely much more exciting. If you're doing your own album, you do it the way you want to do it. I think that when you that's basically it. If you are working with somebody else, your job is to serve the music the way they want it to be served. If you're doing it on your own, you're the one that's in charge. But at the end of the day, I always have this saying that the song, I just said it, the song must be served. The music must be served. Doesn't matter if it's yours or somebody else's. I do it because I have to. I have no choice in the matter. It's my art.